Okay, so let's make a customer. First, we're going to click on the Customers tab, and since this is a new account, you don't see a customer here. But from here, you can click on Create New Customer here, or from any page on InvoiceQuick, click the shortcut menu and just click on Customer. When this opens up, this is your customer info. So there are 3 required fields: customer name, currency, and first name. So let's fill this in, Arcade Records, and we'll select a currency of US dollar is fine. Now, for those of you who are invoicing outside of the US and that customer requires that you have a different currency in their own local currency, you can do that right here. We don't really suggest you do it because it can create some issues on the reporting side later because you have different currencies, but that is definitely an option. But for this example, we're just going to keep US dollar. Now let's fill in the address real quick, and keep in mind it's super important to have as much info as you can on a customer because this is going to show on their invoice and this is going to be your primary contact for that customer. We'll select a country. Let's drop in their website. And notes. Now, this is a specific note for that customer. So for example, every time you issue an invoice for that customer, this note will show up on the invoice. So it's best to have something generic. Or for example, if this customer is in Hawaii, you can say, thanks for your business or aloha. Keep it custom for that customer, but yet don't make it specific for the invoice. So in this case, I'm just going to say, thanks for your business. Label language, we're going to skip this here because there's a whole module on this where you can create custom languages, pre-filled languages that are already in the system. So if you're invoicing outside of your country, the customer can see that language, which can be fully customized in their local language. This is awesome, but we'll skip it for now. And custom fields are super useful. In some countries, you might need to add your tax ID number or things like that. So this gives you the ability to add up to 5 custom fields that are going to show on every single one of your invoices. But for right now, we're going to skip this as well. So let's add our primary contact. We'll keep the info super simple, and I can save an invoice right now. However, if I have multiple contacts for that invoice, maybe I have the person that I'm doing business with, maybe I have an AR department, accounts payable, or anybody else, I can go ahead and add that right here. For this example, we'll just keep 1 customer contact and click Save. So now you'll see that pop up right here. And I have a couple different options. I can click here, I can create an invoice for this customer, I can create an estimate, I can edit or delete. Let's open them up and see what that looks like. This gets really cool once you've invoiced quite a bit for that customer or you have invoices, because you can see all of their info, you can see all of their stats right here, which you can also filter out, as well as their customer invoices, their payments, what's past due, and you have the ability to select things here and send them different invoices or even send them a statement. Editing is super easy. Click on Edit, I edit the customer, or I can delete that customer by clicking here. But also keep in mind that even if you delete a customer, the invoices don't get deleted, so they stay in your system. So let's click on this, and moving on to the dashboard. Every customer has their own dashboard with your company through InvoiceQuick. They don't need to create a username or a password. So what happens, you can have a pin for them here, and every time they receive an invoice or an email, you can either attach the invoice to that email or you can send them right here. And once they go in, they plug in their pin, continue. If you have a logo updated, if you have a logo in the system, it's going to show right here. It'll show all of their payment summary, total invoices paid, unpaid, estimates, and all their invoice information, as well as their payments, are going to be right here. So at any point in time, that customer can just click one link and see exactly how much they owe you, how much has been paid. It makes it super easy for you and the customer because you don't have to get those calls or emails asking, hey, can you resend an invoice or how much do we owe you? It's one link and they can look at it at any time. So again, customer section is super important. Make sure that this is always updated. And if you have 100 customers, this is a really cool view of how much you've invoiced, what their past due is, the currency you're billing them in, or simply a phone number for a quick contact. Your archive customers are going to be right here. So if you decide to archive a customer instead of deleting it, you can always click right here and reactivate archived customers. Any ideas or features that you think we missed on the customers module, please let us know. We're always updating this and making it better. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.